Hold on, chat. Everything started breaking. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Hello, chat. How are y'all doing? Sorry, my thing just decided to break all of a sudden. How are y'all doing? I'm gonna quickly turn off my fan while you guys answer. Realize how cold it was. Hope we're doing great. My chair is so squeaky. I gotta buy myself a new one. Hello, Cam. I have an addiction.
Adventure team.
I don't have addiction. I don't. I would play Minecraft, but you know the situation that someone's in right now. I can't play Minecraft. I don't want to play Minecraft by myself. It's just boring. This is the only one of the few games I can play by myself. So, don't judge me. We're going to be doing more fun quests because I can and because I'm bored. What the heck? That was weird. That was crazy. Anyway, I haven't played Genshin in a hot minute. I haven't played it for like 3 days-ish. Yeah, because I've been tired. I've been also working on a stream that I want to do next week, which maybe I'll mention at the end of stream. Maybe, I don't know. I would have to see if I'm actually gonna do it. Oh my gosh. Because I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I want to. Kachina's the only one that didn't make it out alive. That's crazy.
Whoa, this place is packed already!
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, especially since she's being reincarnated.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of
or
person
resurrection,
who likes
whatever
being
you
the
want to
center of
call it.
attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kanish!
Kanish here!
Sorry, Kanish,
Yeah, a
Kanish.
commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone all right?
No, someone died.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
I could have done better. If only I'd be a bit more perceptive.
Hey,
That one.
look! Is it about to start?
We're gonna see somebody
That's
come
right.
back to life.
Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
I know some of my people who haven't seen the last few streams are lost.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend.
Definitely am.
Those who grew alongside sun and wind.
Looks like they're doing the Pledge of Allegiance. For those who haven't seen my last streams, there is a VOD channel if you do want to go watch them completely. But a summary, basically we're visiting Natlan, the new region in Genshin. This is Milani. This is Kanish, or Kenish, however you want to pronounce his name. And there's another little girl called Kachina. Basically, right now, they had a whole trial, and Kachina won and got to fight, and unfortunately she didn't make it out alive. But they have, this place has a rule that like if your team comes out victorious but you die, or like your members die but you still win, you get to be resurrected or something. So I'm still a little confused. So basically a summary. And right now we're doing the part where she gets
Those
resurrected.
who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
And she's the god. She's an archon, which is like the god of this region. She's tough. I like her. Yeah, I don't like her. But, oh, is this a cutscene coming up? Well, the design, yeah, the design's cool. Chat, I don't hear nothing. Can you guys hear it? No? Why is it so quiet? I don't understand. I can't hear it. Okay, now that's too loud.
Find Kachina within the night or locate her ancient name.
What?
Oh,
What does that even mean?
does that mean she's alive or she's... Wait, no, that means she's
Once the
dead.
ritual is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
What's going on?
Oh,
This has never happened before.
she's dead.
I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey, you just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage.
Pathetic.
Dang, who is this hater? They're hating on a child.
Misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all?
Oh, shut
Maybe she got
up.
scared and ran off.
She beat
Why
your
would the
butt.
YAB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How
She
dare you
beat
insult
you.
a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing. with
She's
the likes of
not gonna
them.
calm down. She's not
Can't
gonna
just sit
calm
here and
down.
let them slander her like that.
To
She go-
insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You.
Oh,
Think
they're
about
gonna
it,
die.
everyone.
Oh, they're gonna
Who do you
die.
think is
They're gonna
really at
die.
fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
He's gonna die.
It's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YAB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Oh, shut your boy up. The pyro seems to be deep in thought. Why isn't she stopping the commotion?
Kachina wouldn't have run. That's not like her at all.
No. She's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first
What
person
happened to
stand up
her?
and face it head on.
She's just a baby. What
So don't you
happened to
dare try
her?
to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
Clearly not you, sir, though. I know that for a fact.
There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is
That's what you get.
all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means
Chat,
by
tell me
which
if it's
we
too
seek
quiet or
the
too
truth,
loud.
not a
I put it up.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon. I just...
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns?
It's all good. Okay.
State them.
No, of course not.
Y'all are going
Even though I
get
have said
crushed
nothing to
by
change
the
your
Archon.
mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
I have a question, Archon. My
Oh.
friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friend sooner, you should join the investigation. So,
Oh,
what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join
Wow.
them.
Oh,
She
and
actually.
if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler?
Oh.
I'd like to have a chat.
Oh. Gumi?
Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize
Excuse
for
me?
the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
Yes, she
I
did.
believe she did.
That's
Let's go.
crazy.
I'd like to know what's going on myself.
Of course you do, Kanish. Kanish. I hate how people pronounce your name. Hydro. Boop. I didn't get to see. Her hair is down. Or was her hair always
The
down?
situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
A long time, bro.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. Of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from
Oh, she
training,
wants to cry.
she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I
I
believe
like how
Abyss
all
has
the
found
new
a means of
characters of,
undermining
well,
the rules
almost
of
all
our
of the new
nation.
characters for Natlan are right
You
here.
mean
The sacred flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the sacred flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo.
Turn
Weighing the
fire.
costs is my duty. The
Turn
raw truth can be
fire.
cruel,
What the
but
hell?
we need to understand
That's
it
such a
if we
bad
want to approach this
name.
rationally.
But what would
Sorry,
you say,
I don't mean to
Mualani?
judge, but
This is
Anyways.
personal for you. And unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
no. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Correct.
What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either
I'm
way,
a
there
little
will be
lost,
people who
guys.
suffer.
Straight up. I'm a
And the
little
end
lost,
result, of
but
course,
you know, I
belief
guess
in
we'll
the
figure it out
pilgrimage will
sooner or
waver.
later. Why are they all
Once doubt
elves?
has crept in,
Except
the
the
people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss.
Never mind.
And that
Never mind.
is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan.
I
And in
just
the
realized
meantime,
these
I've
symbols
made
are
efforts
above
to
these
strengthen
chairs.
each tribe's defenses. Then
Geo
we have to find
Cryo.
another way
Is it
of
based
strengthening
on
the
the
sacred flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy.
flower
I'll
feather?
need time to
Or this
figure out the best approach.
kingdom? Whatever the heck it's
I
called. I
understand
don't know.
your
I'm
anger,
so
Mualani,
confused.
but I hope that provided some clarity at least.
No, bestie, I'm more
Wow.
confused than
Hyman thought
before.
things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We could always hold the pilgrimage
Tisa.
without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor
What is
numbers
her
will drop.
ability? Let
With
me
fewer
see what the
participants,
ability
the
is.
amount of
I'm
contending
trying to like
fire
look at
posts
every
will
single
decrease.
frame that she's
The
in to
vicious
like
cycle
figure out
will
what the
continue.
vision she has is.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
What happens if you stay in the Night Kingdom for a long period of
You've
time?
learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture,
Chat, is
it's a different
everyone
story.
understanding, or am I the only?
Your sense of self
Are we
will
all
be
lost
devoured
together?
until eventually you become one with the sea of souls. Imagine pouring a cup of
This doesn't.
water into
This
a
I get.
rushing river.
This I get because of the ley
You can
lines.
try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the sacred flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Yes.
Kachina's waiting for us to
Yep.
rescue her.
I figured that.
That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
Traveler? What do you think?
This isn't how it should end for her. I promised she would have a chance to learn. I'll do that one.
Understood.
Oh,
Then I'll support you in any way I can. The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the
okay.
hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
Okay. So I will
Isn't the
probably
Night
do
Kingdom
that.
a land of souls? Can we even go there?
Oh wait,
Under
no. I
normal
guess.
circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person. However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here.
I
Fighting the
think I
Abyss is
know what's
nothing
gonna
new for
happen.
me.
It won't be a problem. Yeah, I'm
the
cold. I'm
only
gonna get
one
a blanket.
Well, if you're going, Traveler, Hyman's going too.
Lali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone. It was
Spirit
originally
speaker? What
used
a
as a
best-
ceremonial
what a-
artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs.
Oh,
But that
what an
spiritual
interesting
quality
name.
also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
I got my blanket,
That was
chat.
the
We're good.
artifact I delivered
It's
to the Scions of
cold.
the Canopy a few days ago.
I'm good now.
Didn't think
I'm
I'd be hearing
good.
about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation.
Oh, Pokemon little smile.
Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all.
You are just human, so you're nothing special.
Traveler, I
Sorry.
certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Oh, okay.
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
It's kind of complicated, but it looks like we're really. It's complicated.
Things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate.
You know quite a lot about me.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk
That's
about
creepy.
that some other time. Ideally, this would be
You
the
creepy.
perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are
Little
important
huddle.
things to be done.
Oh, I almost forgot.
I hope this character right here,
Ataya
chat,
was
is
wounded
a
in the fight
cryo.
against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you.
Oh,
It
I was about to
embodies
say.
fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all. But don't
Aww.
worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care of it. And once this is all over, I'll pay Ataya a visit.
Kanishan, this
You
person
said
just.
you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the breaking point. As things stand, the pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution.
Okay,
You chose otherwise.
chat. I
have
gotta go
never
give my
subscribed
dog
to the
some
belief
food,
that the
so
right
I'm gonna
choice is
quickly.
the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
Hurry up!
You mean
It's gonna die.
Yes. Come with me.
Hurry up, lady! I need to go do stuff. I need to go give my dog food. Oh my god.
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but
It's a
it's also
pillar
the
of
pillar
Natlan's
of Natlan's stability.
stability. Okay, chat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave you guys with some music. And I'm gonna go quickly go get my dog some food. So I'll be right back. want something new. Okay, chat, I'm back. I got food, and I got my dogs their food as well.
So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can
So
only
it's
last so
dying.
long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
That includes you.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us.
That's fair.
All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
If not me, then who?
I hope she's
No
an
other is capable of
electro.
sustaining the sacred
Yeah,
flame.
I hope she's an electro
I
character.
possess great strength, but I'm not above
She
my
is!
people. This is part of my duty.
She is an electro character. I don't know if that was meant to show.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Is this the scene with Capitano in it? Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, chat. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now.
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains
How about
unfulfilled,
you just like give me your
use the
weapon.
Gnosis in your hands.
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your
This is
plan
so
has
sick
reached
shit.
an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
Kaya, is that you? I'm joking, chat.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
This is sick. This hurts my eyes, but dang, it's sick. They're both punch each other. Let me hit the mic, sorry guys. And they're dead. Oh, poop. No, I'm joking. Damn, bro. She human too. I keep hitting the mic, chat. I'm so sorry. Let me move it. There we go.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are we gonna have to fight them? Oh, hell no, bro.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a
Is
formidable
she
opponent.
alright?
Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the
Ganesh.
Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
Probably a lot.
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the
Don't we still
Gnosis.
chat? Don't we?
But I'm
actually,
sure
no,
the
never mind.
captain
I
has
don't
his
know why I
own
was gonna ask you
reasons for
guys.
being here as well.
Never mind. I forgot. A lot of my chat
Whatever
doesn't
his
play
motive,
Genshin.
we should
My
shift our
bad. Never
focus to
mind,
the
chat.
Fatui. If they attack again and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Nightwind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Nightwind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Seat Lali. She should know.
Lali. Seat Lali.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not.
Run, Kanish, run! I love how Kanish and this girl
Natlan's strength has never
like her, like,
rested
right-hand
solely in its
people.
art.
At least it seems that way. Not that it actually is.
Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
I wonder. Cool plot twist. After this whole Archon quest, you're able to unlock Pyro Traveler.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now.
Oh, her hair's not glowing anymore.
I just hope the others have a safe journey.
That's probably why, though. Chat, I'm so rolling for that character with the Electro. If she ever comes out, I'm going to go for her. I don't care. Oh, we didn't see the fight, so we just hear the.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Kachina doesn't
Have
that
faith in
time.
the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Oh heck no, she clearly.
Once we
strong.
find Kachina's
It's
ancient name,
terrifying.
we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Emon really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Nothing's gonna go wrong, Paimon. Okay? Nothing's going to go wrong. Why are we going to... I'm confused why we're going to this place. But you know, I'm gonna ask questions, chat. How are you liking stream, chat? Do we like the
Adventure time.
plot so far, even though maybe some of us are lost?
Wina's right over there. Let's go.
Because I'm still lost and I'm playing and I don't know what's going on. I'm a little lost, but you know.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wina.
Wayne?
I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries,
Wasn't it
so we'll get
Wayne?
right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Say Archon's orders.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, But someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
Well, who says we were mature? Hello. Go to the next page.
The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wina.
Conquest.
But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day.
And I'm eating.
If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
So.
I thought you might say that.
Just let us have it, dude.
Is something
Stop
wrong,
putting up a
Wina?
fight.
This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing.
Ugh, I hate that
The Night
word.
Kingdom is a
Mantra,
dangerous
mantra.
place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task. If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
Thank you.
We do have a spare. No, I'm joking.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Oh, we found out that
Yes.
Oh, actually,
I'll
I'm gonna
introduce
spoil
you to
it
her
for my.
sometime.
I'm
But
not gonna spoil.
let's get back
Never
to
mind.
business.
I'm gonna shut my mouth before I spoil
Wina,
it.
how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely
It's
different from the
Genshin
real
in the
world.
house. Yep,
The Night
Genshin
Kingdom is
is
like
in
a
the
river
house.
flowing with concepts. And
Yo,
the ancient name
damn,
you seek is like a
Jace.
tiny fish
Do
swimming
you both are
downstream.
you? Well, I
In
know
that
Jace
sense,
is here,
The
but
stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river.
if you
But the
guys
boat
could go
alone isn't
to
enough. You need a fisherman
play
experienced enough to
server
steer it in the right direction.
and listen to the ticket,
We
that'd be
couldn't do that
amazing.
ourselves.
Into like the
With a
actual
little practice, I'm sure you
Yes.
could.
listen
You have
to
the strength and the talent.
the
If you want to make sure this
I'm
works,
trying to
though,
figure
I
out
could
how to say this
recommend
without
someone to
saying
you.
it. The extra. And
Vichama,
tell me what you think
a
in private
legendary
DMs.
warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed
you.
intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Fishing for names.
Vichama?
Okay.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Vichama does sound familiar.
He's one of
actually.
Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
It's not going to go well. I have a feeling everything's just gonna go to poop. I mean, sorry, chat. Fixing my blanket. Cause I got cold. Cold. What was I saying?
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
What the fudge? Chat, my fan started moving and it's not on. Anyway, that's creepy.
Adventure time!
Chat, that was heckin' creepy, no. Scary. Scary, scary. Vitama. There he is. I was gonna say by the cliff, right? By like looking at the.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him!
Imagine it wasn't. I'd cackle.
Hello
bro.
there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did
Oh.
you need something?
That's not the voice I was expecting from a character that looks like that. That
What?
was a jump scare.
You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible? No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do
That's
have a
something
small
I
request.
find funny about
After I help you
Genshin.
find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Well, before he keeps talking, something I like about Genshin that makes me laugh is that the characters look like this, but they have all sorts of different voices. This guy has a deep voice, and then the other guy who you'd think would have a deeper voice has not necessarily a higher, like a super high-pitched voice, but like a higher-pitched voice. I just think it's really funny. But, I mean,
Your
I don't,
friend?
it doesn't, I don't really care what voice they
mentioned
have.
someone
It
named
just makes me
Malco.
fun.
Is that
laugh.
who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
Oh,
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
I don't
Then
think
we're
we're gonna be
agreed.
able to bring
Can I
that
have a look at the
person
stone?
back. His friend back. Why am I carrying it? That seems really irresponsible.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get two things for me.
The other name from.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible. An ancient
got
name.
it. So, okay.
Oh, I see. What about the second thing you needed?
Okay, I
Right.
understood that.
I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so
Try your
maybe you
luck.
can try your luck there.
So we need to spend our
All
money.
right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done.
Okay.
Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
Take
What do you
Chitsa.
think, Chaska?
Take Chatska.
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway,
Sure.
it'll
I
take some
don't- I
time to
don't
set
trust
everything
him.
up, so
I
no
don't
need to
trust him.
rush. I'll see
But
you in a
maybe
bit.
because I don't. After Fontaine, I don't trust nobody, so I guess that might be the reason. I guess after Fontaine, maybe that's
What
why I
an
don't trust
odd
nobody.
guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
Last stream, when we played Genshin, I said I know this isn't gonna be as easy as they make it out to be, and I'm glad I was right. Because it really isn't. Why is there so many kids here?
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Sure.
Yes.
Whatever you
How much?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be...
Deal.
Wait. Really?
What, you want me to drive down the
more?
price? We just need these as fast as possible.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house.
These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you... Alright.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant.
I'm sorry. 30,000 mora is equivalent to $30,000. About, isn't it? Something like that. I would just assume it's the same into dollars. That's crazy. I actually don't think that's correct, but still, that's a lot.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see.
Thank you so much.
We'll see what we can find. Sorry, I hate old people talking.
Relax.
It irritates me a little bit.
Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
We'll take them.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
Dude,
Here
that's
you
a
go.
steal compared
By the
to the
way,
girl who
I heard you mention Vichama just now.
Oh my gosh.
You running an errand for him then? How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night. But I don't know all
Of
the
course he was
details.
drinking. Oh my
Vichama
gosh.
and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the
Vichama sounds like
battlefield.
Hariyama.
The two made an excellent
No, what's the
team,
no? It's not
and managed to
Hariyama.
beat back
What is
the
that
Abyss
stupid guy?
several
There's a
times.
guy
5 years ago,
in
they both
Pokemon
emerged
that kind of
triumphant
has
in
the
the
similar
pilgrimage
name. I
and
think
were
that's why
placed
it
on the
sounds
same
familiar.
team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught.
Chat. I accidentally got a big spoiler. Oh, shoot. Anyway, sorry, that's why I'm so
Vichama
quiet.
went
I
into
accidentally got a
deep
big
depression
spoiler.
After that. He blames himself for everything. Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all. I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over
I got a
him
very
still.
big...
The Abyss has caused so
I can't
much
believe
suffering.
I spoiled it for myself
and
because
some
I was
wounds
being
never
nosy. Oh my
heal.
gosh, anyway.
I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better. But
I got information on Vichama,
anyway,
not
that's
on the
gist
story.
of it.
Wrong button. I think I was thinking about Hariyama when I heard the name Vichama, but I don't know if that's actually right. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that's not the name I was thinking of, but it's fine.
Did you get everything?
No.
Yep, it's all here. When do
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Can
Go
I
ahead.
ask a question? Are you seeking for your friend's ancient name?
Yes. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
I don't think he is
That
alive.
happened several years ago, right?
I don't think he's alive, bestie. I'm so
The
silly.
Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Fair.
Look at that golden thing.
I wasn't expecting this. Oh my gosh.
Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Oh, I need to collect them?
Don't stand too close to me, or you might get hit by lightning too. Off we go!
I'm stressed. I'm already stressed. I haven't done anything and I'm stressed. Oh my gosh, I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I'm stressed.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Oh my god, I'm stressed. I'm stressed.
Submit for judgment. Come into being.
Ha!
Moment of birth.
Moment of birth.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind. Spirit blade. Attack. Swift and merciful.
I'm going in!
I'm going in.
Come into being. Feel this
Come
ancient
into
power.
Feel this ancient
The
power.
wind knows me. One with my blade.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Oh, I missed it. Gosh darn it. They act like I have infinite amount of sprint, besties. Chat, I got stressed.
Vichama!
And he dies.
Quick! Take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
For greed. By greed.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
I'll buy you
Thank
some
you.
time. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
Chat, I'm spamming. I'm sorry if you can hear it. I don't want... Oh my gosh. That was stressful. I didn't like that. No.
This power.
Hanging in there?
I can't hold them much longer.
No! Why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
That's why he needed the
rope. We have no
rope.
choice. I'm sorry, Seat Lolly. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
You should have just let him die, bro. You should have just let him die.
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker's stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay, I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait. Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now.
Sir,
Once your
it's been
ancient
5
name disappears,
years.
there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Huh?
Oh,
What's
she's
that
an
in your hands,
animal
Vichama?
character?
It looks like something's glowing.
Huh? This is...
It's gonna show the memories, isn't it? Or something like that? I feel like.
Hey,
It
Malco.
is, I think. Maybe.
Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
It is.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just... hard. Thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me.
And he's dead. Yep. Oh, that's scary.
Isak. Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case... Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living.
That's...
for the both of us.
That's depressing.
Was that a memory?
That was depressing.
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Feeling any better?
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
That is depressing, chat. That is really
I'm
sad.
fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
I'm a little lost on this sentence right here, but I'm just gonna say
If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end.
You can't
There
keep
are
living
critical
on
junctures
that,
in life,
sadly.
and if you don't seize the chance to act,
That
there's no
little
going
memory was
back.
depressing, though. That made me
That's
sad.
something
That
I had to
depressing.
learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to her, though, you are only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
Oh, he's also gonna die like that other girl from her tribe.
Huh. That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyneth the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
Nope. Nope. Don't think he will understand, guys. I don't think he is going to understand. But Choi? What the hell?
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
Okay, chat. This does not say Twitchy.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister.
Oh.
You know exactly why I'm here.
That's her sister?
My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Tosca for a few minutes. You come with me.
I'll be just a moment.
That's her sister?
Who is that?
Oh, damn. That's her sister.
Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
Right, she could.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live. That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo sores. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next.
That is
Eventually,
true.
she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker.
We know that
It
already.
sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
Nope, they fight even more.
That's partly my
Trust
fault.
me.
Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
That's true, too. Oh, they're...
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuses!
Heck, she's not wrong, though.
We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that?
Oh,
I'm a doctor,
that voice actor
and I
doesn't
handle
have the
logistics.
suppression on
If
for
you're
the
going to waltz
S's.
into a
Ooh.
dangerous situation where you could lose control
Sorry,
at any
voice actor,
moment,
but
it's
you
my
gotta
duty
get that
to
fixed.
say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
Anything else?
You-
This. Oh.
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska,
You hear
does
that?
it sound like I'm joking?
Then you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their
Now that I
morals.
mentioned it, I
If
can't
I wanna
hear
live
it,
in that
bro.
land, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
What's her condition?
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say?
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
Oh, I feel bad for her though. She's just.
You two are something else.
Why were
Something
you
you
guys
wanted to
just
say?
watching?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
If only Tone Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh?
It's, broken. It's not Chaska's fault.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
I know there's going to be a lot of fighting, chat. Oh, I can clearly see that there's something. The Speaker's Chamber? What the hell is that? Oh, we're bringing the name back. Never mind. I'm silly. We brought the name back. We're waving it.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
Blah, blah, blah. Capitano and...
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate, so much that you have to worry about. But all I could do is focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
I feel like something's gonna go terribly wrong. I'm looking around the room. Anything? Oh, it's the tribes. Oh, she has everything for the tribes in there.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes. And physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory.
Kingdom
Now,
clan. It looks really
I still
good.
have some preparations to make for the
But
ceremony.
maybe that's because I'm biased.
So feel free
because,
to
you know,
take a look
purple
around in the
is
meantime.
my-
If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Alright, we'll have
Look, this is where Chaska's from. Milani, because we were just there. Children of Echoes. Don't know. I don't know what this one is. The Kanish's one, Flower Feather Kingdom. This one's kind of obvious, isn't it? I don't know what this one is though.
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head!
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions
Collective
and
of
contests
Plenty.
of strength.
Yes.
The association with strength might also have been, and even if a warrior had the strength to put it on.
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Katera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time.
Just to show off. Okay, so Clan of Plenty, Kanish, Feather Flower Kingdom, Children of Echoes, People of the Springs, and I already forgot. I know there's 6, and the 6 is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know which one's which though.
The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Yeah! If each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot. Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future. But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once?
Oh, okay. I know what she
Not
means.
sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
Definitely not Mondstadt, but all the rest, yes.
Exactly.
I'm joking,
Even
chat.
at the end of your journey, the things you
I'm joking.
experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine.
Yes.
That does kinda make sense. The future hasn't
Oh, not the
happened,
S.
but already exists.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future.
Okay, chat, if you think I'm crazy, pay attention. I'm gonna try not to talk when they speak, but there is like a very broken S, especially right now with Paimons. Now, I know mine probably sound bad too, but that's because I'm doing it on purpose. There is a way to fix that, and I'm surprised they haven't fixed it. But anyway.
While the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars
Only
lead
in
us
certain
to a
words.
better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine. That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the divine throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan. Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So, it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
This is the spoiler I was gonna say.
Yes.
She has
That's
a
my
sister!
mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
Clearly.
It's all right. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together.
Oh, her
One
dad's
time,
no longer
we didn't
there.
close the door securely, and the saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
Wow.
You forgave him just like
Isn't
that?
that what being a family is all about?
I was gonna say.
I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Ian-san, Mulani, Chaska, over here, please. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Where is it supposed to go? Where is it supposed to go? They didn't really clarify. They didn't clarify where I was supposed to put it.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Kachina!
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyup is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Wyup to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and almost killed me. The Wyup saved me, even though its power is weakening, so I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. so I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind.
No!
Just knowing you care is more than enough. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
Oh, this is depressing.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here. And I want to go home. Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now.
Thank you. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This
Chat,
entrance
I
to the Night Kingdom
started
was
crying
left
over it.
behind
I was
after an
about
abyssal
to
invasion.
start crying.
Even a brief amount of time inside could expose
I
you
felt
to
my
corrosion.
eyes getting watery. I
I
was
know.
like, okay, I'm too
I'm
deep
prepared
into
for that
this. I gotta-
possibility.
All right, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
They did.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me. And there's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
She's like, I'm gonna stop you. Oh, I thought I was her for a second. I was like, I get to play her? I was about to say, excuse me. That's sick. I love how I get to play the Archon, but no. It really just tricked me right then and there. It really just tricked me. It was like, nope. No siree, you can't do that. Oh. Interesting. I'm assuming... Hello, Nova. We're about to end stream. No, I'm joking. We're not ending stream. Nova, how are you?
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
We're playing a quest. We're trying to save somebody from the dead, basically. That's the only way to explain it. And we're about to go fight in the undead world, apparently. Don't you dare. After I finally got a stream. I know, it's just funny. It's just funny. It's just funny.
Chivalry will never die.
Shut up, okay? Chivalry will never die. Okay, shut up. Sorry, chat. I'm a little aggressive against
Time for some training?
against these people right now.
The hunt begins.
It's a joke, Nova. I'm not actually gonna end stream. I actually have to, I want to finish this quest because I'm kind of invested now. I was going to end stream before we got to this part. Someone's annoyed. I was annoyed. I don't like when the characters start talking. I've been sitting here for an hour and a half listening to people talk, and here we go again. This is the undead world?
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
Gacha quests take so
That's because in the
long.
distant
Yep.
past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
What?
So these are
The
Saurian
S.
ruins?
The way they say the S, why didn't they fix it? Why didn't they fix the S's? Oh my god. Also, now you hate why do you hate Paimon even more?
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Yes, a really long time ago.
Oh, not
Very
the
few
yes.
records have survived until
Oh,
now, so no
sorry,
one
it's
really
really
knows what the
annoying.
devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time.
Novelette?
But with the
Novelette,
recent
do you know
increase
what
in
these
abyss
are?
activity,
Novelette?
the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
Zhongli? Y'all,
So what you're saying is...
do either of you know what's going on?
We're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
Paimon's gotten more annoying the more I
It's
play.
going to be obstacle after
In what
obstacle
way?
from here on out.
In what way? Just what I wanted to hear.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Adventures live for moments. Adventures live for moments like
Then
these.
let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
Every way she talks. What quest are you on, Nova? Just to see, like, just gonna get an idea. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't...
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
We show mercy. No, I'm joking, y'all. Since when do I show mercy?
Into the wind.
I almost killed people who stole.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
What quest is
Submit
that?
for judgment.
I'm trying to remember. It's been so long.
Shake it and stir.
It's been like 4 years since I've been
One
where
with
you were.
nature.
So I cannot remember.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Showed
Body
people
and mind.
mercy. The fudge? What storyline are you on? I can't remember.
Whoa. The place we need to go seems really
Damn,
high
4
up.
years, yeah. And I played for a year and a half, and then I stopped playing for a year and a half, and then I came back this year because Genshin's only been around for 4 years. So I've been playing for basically the 4 years. Well, half of the 4 years.
Into the wind.
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade. Attack!
And to think my characters are still so bad.
Can't handle your drink. Huh. Scratch that.
Clouds hide. The birds call. One with nature.
What do you think of
Submit
Lisa?
for judgment.
Nova, or
A touch
what's
of
her
frost.
name? Kaya. What do you think of them? What do you think of the Knights of Favonius?
Think you can bully me?
Rain cutter.
From whence you came, swift and merciful.
I don't know if I need to put the volume down. I'll put it down a bit. Kaya, the fire girl that teaches the fly. Amber? We hate Amber here. I don't like Amber. I'm going to say it. I don't know how many times I will say it. I don't like her. Oh, I can't even open it. Where is she? Outlighter Amber. Why? Amber's nice. I don't like her. I mean, as a playable character. Who is Kaya again? This one. You've met Dayluk. I don't have Dayluk actually. Or Jean. Jean, and then Lisa. Those are the only... Oh, I guess you also meet... I don't know if you meet Noelle. I can't remember. You don't. You meet Barbara, though. I don't like Barbara either. For that reason, I don't like her. Because she talks too much, anyway. I don't use Lisa. I used her for a little bit, and then I didn't like her playstyle. And that's when I turned into a Claymore user. People with the very big swords. I like... Now her cool dance.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
A touch of frost.
I use Amber a lot. I like her bow, but I mainly... Okay, so you're gonna be a sword user. You're gonna like people with swords if that's... If those are the characters you're currently playing, you'll probably like those types of characters in the future.
Let me weave you a verse.
Luckily, there's a lot of sword characters.
Swift and merciful, from whence you came.
Oh my god, I hate this stupid boss.
Clouds hide, the birds call.
Spirit blade, attack!
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your...
Can't handle your drink. Huh, scratched it.
From whence you came.
Into the wind.
Run!
Fallen leaves, adorn my
I
night.
forgot. Oh, yeah. How you been, Boo? Forgot to ask. Good. Eepy.
Time to act.
Very eepy. Very, very eepy. Open the door. You're always eepy? Yeah, I'm always eepy.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it. Easy for you to say.
Oh, Paimon. Gross. You don't even walk, bestie. You fly. You're fine. Ooh. Oh, there we go. And we're going into the abyss. Oh, jeez. This isn't the actual abyss, but we're going in.
The Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually have to go in there?
Yes,
okay,
Paimon.
just needs to psych herself up.
See,
Don't push her through
Paimon.
before she's ready.
Cheeky. Another reason why I don't like her. You didn't. I was like, wait, cheeky as in how? Like, that she says things like that, or that you thought she couldn't fly?
Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
Well, you wouldn't come in anyway. You were being a baby, okay? You were being a big, big baby.
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
There's
That
abyssal
overflow
energy
of
everywhere.
is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Where she talks
Worried about how we're
cheeky.
gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Yes.
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it?
Don't try and run away.
You really think that little of Paimon? That's not even why Paimon asked.
Shh.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility is
Oh,
not
I
great
can't wait
either.
for this character to come out. I want them to come out already.
Yeah,
Oh.
these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
It's a spirit. Well, not really a spirit,
Calm
but
down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right?
that the whole. This one? Are you talking about this one? The one that my mouse is over. Does it? Wait, is this his friend?
Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malka. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me.
What the
It's like it was seeking
It's
me
not a
out,
ghost.
attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more, but we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Oh, that's so depressing.
You want the best friend by your side.
Stop being so depressing,
That may
Genshin.
not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
Oh, don't.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten
I
this
couldn't
bad.
tell,
It's
sir.
like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
I couldn't tell that the place wasn't. Oh.
You can't go on. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off
Okay.
attacks for the time being.
Okay, but like, why would you guys do that? Why do you walk so damn slow then? I've found two animes I really wanted to watch. They're so good.
This way.
God damn, why would they do that after, like, and make him walk so dang slow? Ugh. Yo, I hate when NPCs walk slow, man. Oh my gosh.
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Well, it's not like we have much of a choice, ma'am.
Body and mouth. No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse. Time to.
I hate when,
Spirit Blade, attack!
literally, even in real life, but like still.
The wind knows me.
Chat, you know what I do when I play Genshin? I just spam
outlines your
buttons.
fate.
I just spam the four buttons.
The birds call.
I just
with my
spam
blade,
all the different
from whence you
keybinds and I
came.
go. I just go. I hope for the best. Look how slow he walks. Bro, if you don't protect me right now that there's all these things, I'ma be so mad.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Let's not sit close. Just spam attack with, yeah, literally. Oh, did we get lost? Did we do a stupid and get lost or something? Oh, that is creepy. Oh, that is.
Did you hear that? What? Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Nah, couldn't tell. You couldn't tell me. That's creepy.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
Kachina! We found her! We found the baby! Her arm! Was that there before? Oh my god, that is freaking creepy. Oh, I hate that. That is actually creepy.
Oh, honey, you made it! Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea. Let's...
Look at you, Bootail!
Look at you, Boontail! Sorry.
Into the wind.
That's one line of Diana's that I just love. It's just so random.
Swift and merciful.
It's so random that it's just funny. No, that's an attack I would love. Which attack? Oh, the Kachinas. I'm assuming Kachinas. This one.
It almost caught me a bunch of times. The YF's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
Had a girl. You did so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then?
Yeah, this girl. Kachina.
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the YF with me?
I think you get her for free once you unlock Nat like Nova.
Something's wrong with the Ode
But
of
that'll be a while,
Resurrection.
so.
And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the abyss.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation,
A
I
very
don't think
long
we're dealing
one.
with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
If it took me almost 3 years, we'll say 2.5 years, to get to Inazuma, which is the place that's based off Japan, you got a while, honey. Don't focus on that for now. You got a while till this whole story quest comes up.
Still,
Unless you cheat it,
the YF
but
to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
saving one is better than saving.
I agree.
No.
We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache.
Nah, I can't cheat it. Well, you technically you
telling me
can't.
to
That's no fun.
abandon
Yeah,
the
that's true.
YF and leave this place.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
No, I'm fine. I don't
Oh
plan
no,
on
okay, those
listening
things
to
are
that
her.
nonsense. I can hold on.
Where's the totem
Just
pole?
up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please, help me out a little longer.
Well,
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Y-Up. Not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be there for you.
All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
How?
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
How, sir? You got...
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go. Achieve your goal, and return to the world where you belong.
Thank you for everything.
You're a true hero.
Thank you. No one fights alone.
Oh. Not the no one fights alone, bruh.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Bro, Genshin Impact is so depressing sometimes. Ugh, I can't. After what's it called? After Fontaine, bro, they went, let's go all emo on this. They went so depressing after Fontaine. Well, during / after. Is
Y-Up? Y-Up! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Y-Up, can you hear?
Oh, what the?
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's
The
preventing
Y-Up
the
can
Y-Up from answering our
talk?
calls. All right, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Ugh, is this one?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly.
No, we didn't think so. Gotta add different emotions. Why just sad ones though, bro? Oh.
You killed
Malco was already dead.
First with or without me.
Sorry.
Rather than
He was
worrying
already
about
dead.
him, I would urge you to focus on yourself. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril.
Are you the one behind all this?
The power of the abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art.
Chat, does that sound good? Like when I talk during them talking, is it good?
I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out
Okay.
humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter. That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
If so, I can put myself up, or I can make the thing sound lower.
Friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense
Everyone's in a
of
fighting
self-worth.
stance. I'm
Possess no power
just
at
have
all.
this girl just like crossing her arms, like, okay, hurry up.
Created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial.
Look at her. She's just like, hurry up and stop talking already.
Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Kachina, give me your hand.
Oh, okay, that's
Feel that?
cute.
I'm right here next to you.
She ain't faced by no one.
You're right. I have nothing to fear.
Is literally,
I'm not alone anymore.
literally.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down, it comes from our friendship.
Our friendship, My Little Pony. Friendship is magic. No, I'm joking.
The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our
I'm
commitment to
crazy,
upholding that
chat.
ideal,
I'm so
and
eepy
in
that
our
I'm going
decision to
crazy.
stand together
Okay.
and fight.
Well said.
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take
Ooh,
more than
that
two of us
thumbs
to
up
handle
was
an
really
enemy like this.
gross.
Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you.
Crazy.
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time he got a taste of that kind of power.
Yay! I get to fight.
Carving waves. Check this out.
There's a fire, shut the heck up.
Drilling down. Surf's up. Off we go. Right here.
Crazy. I was crazy once they left me in a room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once they left me in a room with rats. Blah blah blah. I know.
Right here. Catch an epic wave! Whoosh! Carving waves!
Easy peasy. 1, 2, screezy.
We won! We actually won!
Of course you guys won. You guys are the bomb.
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Fantastic work, Kachina! Absolutely fantastic! This makes me so unbelievably happy.
And we'll go back to the depressing.
Too, Milani. Together we really are unstoppable! Huh?
That looked so easy. It was easy.
What's happening?
Her ancient name?
My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that mean you're...
What? Why is her
That was a
ancient?
bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption.
Who be you? Who are you?
Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the abyss. It took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Who be you?
Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wyab. Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Oh, okay.
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins,
Ubasha means unite. So Mulani's ancient name is unite?
Its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan.
Unless I'm understanding wrong.
Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
That's kind of cool. So she completed the Waya? She's got not the... What's it called?
So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what
What's
happened.
it called?
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
Oh, I don't know what it's called.
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
We can go over the details once we get back. We
Wait,
shouldn't
wait, what
linger
is it
here
called?
longer
Is it
than we
called
have to.
Night Soul? Night Soul? The thing that the Natlan characters can do. What is it called? Night Soul? Oh, I don't know. Does that mean you already know about this whole
I
thing?
know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wyatt first.
All the new characters are probably the main part of it, I'm assuming. I love her elf ears. I can't get over it. Sorry. Purification power. Am I gonna have to spam the space bar again? Oh, heck no. Please no. Please no. Please no. Okay. Yes, we're good. We're good. I don't have to spam it.
Okay, that should be enough. Wyatt? Can you...
I hear your voice, Kachina. My dear child.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens.
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you.
Wow, that's some crazy
Focus
bars
on
though.
who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you. The story of your
I agree
ancient
with
name
that.
is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the future holds. It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
Why with the quotes? Really?
I know we've never met
Damn.
before, Wyatt, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of
Nope.
time.
More
It's
monsters.
the power of the abyss. Quick, we need to...
Oh gosh, I'm scared. I feel like they're gonna make me run.
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's freaking crazy. I'm going as fast as I can. It's not like y'all are letting me go any faster. Oh my goodness. Gosh darn. Oh my... Chat, this is terrifying.
The
Oh
opening
my...
in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
I can't go any faster, y'all. Like... I only have so much stamina. Run, Blue, run. I'm trying to run,
Watch out for the
guys.
falling rocks! Quick, through the middle!
It's not like I can run any faster. They only... Oh, cutscene.
We'll never make it!
And they landed right in the middle.
You've done well. Now come home.
I love how you guessed it, Nova, before it happened, but that was sick.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here.
How did she regain her strength?
Yeah,
Was it the
didn't she
Y-App?
say she used it all up?
Or did she lie?
She's still in the Speaker's Chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Every great display of power comes at a price. You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
I feel terrible. No, I'm joking. I'm completely fine.
Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Let's get going.
I wonder
We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The Y-Up mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Oh, damn. That's a lot of pressure. Thank you for putting all that pressure on me, girlfriend. Thank you for that. Main characters never die. That's true. You have... Sure, main characters never die. Never die. Yes. Yes, totally. Yeah, totally never happens.
Gosh, there's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan.
Yeah, never.
Take a seat, everybody.
Never.
I'll examine you one by one.
Yeah, totally. Never. Never would happen that they'd kill off a main character. Yeah, never. Could never.
All right. That should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
We're
She's
bossing,
always
that's
been
all.
special like that. She can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's a hint in there. No. Nah. Also, we just bossing, okay? That's why we're not affected, because we're bossing and everything. We don't know why, though.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Oh
Of
gosh,
course.
they're gonna make me do stuff.
I still have patience to see, so I'll...
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
sure
hold
we'll
on, chat.
figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
Sorry, my mom's doing laundry,
Alright.
I think, and they
There's so
slammed
much to
the
discuss, I don't
laundry
even know
thing.
where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom.
Chat, we're gonna finish this quest and we're
I'll
gonna
get
end,
straight to the
just so
point.
you guys know.
Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Oh. Damn, she laid it on a little thick there, didn't she?
That can't be true, can it?
Less
That's
than a
right.
year? That's
But I've
crazy.
only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction
Does
is not a
Ganesh know?
recent development,
Sorry,
but the
chat.
inevitable
But I've
conclusion
been
of the
streaming for 2
disaster the
hours, and
Abyss
2 hours is a
initiated
lot for me.
500 years ago.
Mulan told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago,
At
all
least
the
I finally
nations of
caught a
Tibet were
stream.
invaded
Yeah, sorry
by
I
the
streamed so
Abyss.
late for you, but
Unlike the other
school's
nations, Natlan
at
never
this
had
time,
stable
so
and deep-rooted ley lines.
Saturday
so we
stream will
suffered the
be
worst
early
of the
though.
invasion.
Don't worry. Not
The
super early,
battle
but it'll
against
be
the
earlier.
Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss.
It's
But
not
at
late.
that time,
That's late.
we were a nation of the destitute.
That's late.
Our people no longer believed in victory.
My leg.
Nor did they hold hope for
I've
the
also
future.
been sitting down too long,
Our
so I gotta stand up.
civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish
that's
to even
late.
dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories.
Oopsie. I
Since
did a
the plan was
boo-boo.
mentioned in those
There we
memories,
go.
I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then.
Oh.
And it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
Are we getting some tea?
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time, or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as
We've seen
all
how
know,
that happened. What
Natlan doesn't
happens?
have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old 500 years ago.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago.
Meaning?
It means unity.
Yep.
After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Interesting. I wonder how they're gonna make this work at the end.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shalonen of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
That leaves 2 left.
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered.
So
That's
Kanish
also why
and
I haven't been
Mualani
able
are
to
part
take
of it.
action despite the urgency of the
Got it.
situation.
Okay.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean
That is
failing to
true.
realize your full potential.
Yes, that is
Just like
very
your
true as well.
determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come.
I'm
Putting
gonna assume
pressure
it's
on them
them too.
beforehand will only hinder their development.
But what if they don't make it in time?
I can only trust in the judgment of the Wayab. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In
What if it's
fact,
these
it was
2?
precisely
Actually, I don't
because
think
I
it's
chose
these
to
2.
trust and
I
rely
think
on
this one was already
others
mentioned.
that we
No, I
managed
don't
to get
remember.
this far.
But it'd be funny if it
Natlan's
was these 2
salvation
missing.
lies not
I don't
in
think
its
it is, but
Archon or any singular individual, but
does
in us
that mean
all.
that
You're
does
quite
mean
perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose: fuel.
Fuel? So back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share.
they belong to a
Every
hero?
item belonged to a hero of Natlan.
That makes so
Over
much
time,
more
they became
sense.
imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being
Oh, that
carried
makes
in battle.
so much more
On their own,
sense.
each item's power is limited. But together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a
That's
dire
why she wanted to
situation.
give the damn
By burning
thing.
those items, I
that
was
makes so
able to
much more
activate the
sense. Okay.
contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the 2 worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But aren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories? That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the Abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all.
Oh yeah, because
If
she
you still have
sees
regrets,
past,
let them
present,
fuel
future
your
at the,
resolve in
that's
the battles
happening
to
at the
come.
same time. Just
Your deeds will
we
become
only know
new
one of them.
legends,
Yeah, I
and nurture
forget that's
new
how she
forms
sees
of
time.
power, just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime.
Are you
Now
an
that Kachina
alcoholic
has
too?
returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment. All right. You should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
It'd be funny if she didn't get rid of one thing. But I doubt it. What's happening? Oh. A ley line? Why is she in the ley line?
When I was
Atea.
young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Hmm? What? Someone of Children of the Echoes?
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
Oh, are we talking to the past heroes? The things that the items belonged to? I'm guessing that's what this is.
You're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again?
If this is what I think it is, I'm gonna cry, bro. No.
But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her
tell
to
me
answer, my dear.
It's what I'm
The
thinking.
decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
Oh my god, no! No, that is so depressing. They're dead. She used the damn.
I'll come find you one day.
She will fight her.
I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it.
Oh my god. It is people from different tribes, Nova, but I don't think you're getting what happened because you weren't here earlier in the stream. Oh my god.
So, don't forget about me.
No. She's not gonna forget about you. You're her sister, for crying out loud. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. This is so sad.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
Oh my god. Bro,
the rules
that's
are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
If I'm understanding right, this is depressing. If I'm misinterpreting it and the people who play Genshin are mad, I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure I understood, and that is so sad. I want to quit now. I just want to be like, bye Genshin. I don't want to play anymore. Y'all are playing with my feelings too much. They're playing with my feelings so much.
Body and mind.
Let me just finish this part
Time
of
to
the
act.
quest chat and we'll be done.
Body and mind.
Let me get stuff from Catherine first real quick.
Time to act. Ad Astra.
Shut the frick up,
Thank you for-
Catherine.
Body and mind.
Why he have a mask on?
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. No, it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... Well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes.
Is she
I had
talking about
no
the fact
idea
that
what
she
you might
also
face
has
in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take it.
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound.
What? Do you really have to go that far? Can't you just...
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her. I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
I'm skipping some of it, chat. I don't think
There
this
was a
is
deeper
as
reason
important.
behind their arguing. In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had a...
Paimon, we're gonna have to fight them everywhere we go. And every place it gets harder and harder and harder. Why is the chief dancing like that? Chief, why are you breakdancing like that? Oh my.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone.
He looks so mad.
I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild.
Not the
so
Weekend. Oh my gosh, he does look like the Weekend.
When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
Nah, it's okay. She won. She didn't need y'all to
It's
do
amazing that
me.
you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
Fair.
Alright. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends,
Lol.
I'd like to say a few words. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing.
Nah,
They've
bro.
agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I... And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dion-san. They all helped the traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom.
I'm sorry. I can't get over Kanish being like, okay, shut up, little girl.
Called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Well said!
All of y'all hated this girl before. Now you guys are just on her side. What the heck is this?
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal.
Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion!
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
Hi Kanish. Why you being emo? Why you being emo? I haven't done your story quest, so I'll probably figure out why, but still.
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
How did you know? That's Paimon's favorite!
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually.
Kanish is just listening in,
Life
bruh.
is short.
Like, y'all need
and
to...
beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound... I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides,
look at him. He's just being nosy. He could 100% hear that. Look at him. He's like, I'm not listening. 100%. I'm not listening. You know.
But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty bound to see it through to the...
I'm suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her.
Now I'm even more confused, but you know what? I'll figure it out. Let's continue.
You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist. And all, even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes.
Certainly you don't mean me.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make
this
you
girl
an
wasn't being
all-important
nosy. Look at
figure in
her.
the
She's like
upcoming
super
battle.
close.
If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall.
Oh,
just like in the
okay.
Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
I just want to help people out.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away.
Who the
She's
hell
the
is
one who will
Shilonen?
forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
That's crazy. We're so special. Oh my gosh. I
My
feel
lord,
so...
we've received word that the
What?
Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have
That voice
dispelled it.
sounds familiar.
She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Who is that voice? Why is it so familiar? I know it's not Kanish. It's definitely not these two. They got two high pitches, two high pitched voices. Whose voice is it? I cannot put my finger on whose voice it is. Claim 500 Primo Gems just for doing a quest. For a measly quest, I get a wish and 500 Primo Gems. Look at me. I'm regaining the Primo Gems that I lost to Kanish with. You know, we're slowly making our way back. Slowly but surely, chat. Speaking of which, Kanish? Screw you, Kanish. No, I'm joking. Kanish, please. Please.
I am Kujo Sara. You may forget my name, but this you must know. On my watch, Inazuma will always be defended, and the will of the Shogun will always be done. Deity or demon, if you make an enemy of me—
Shut the hell up, Kujasara. You're irrelevant now, bestie. You don't... I got Toma. I have C3 Toma. C1 chloroquine. I now got Kujo Sara and Jean from the wishes that I wanted Kenish with. What the heck is this? No! No, I don't want them. She's a bow user too. No. Why? 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 You're a spear user. You're a spear user. Why? Why? Sorry, chat. I just get a little aggressive sometimes, especially when I lose my 50-50s. I just remember losing my 50-50 to Jean. Oh, that's the second 50-50 I've ever lost. It makes me so sad. I've only ever lost two 50-50s. One to Tenari and one to Jean. The one to Jean was so depressing. Oh my, I was so happy. Anyway, chat. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. That is it from me today. I will see you guys on Saturday. Saturday's stream will be earlier in the day. I'm gonna put it down for now. But yeah, I will see you guys on Saturday. Next week I'm going to maybe do a special special stream that I've never done before, but we'll see. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.